So we have tons of information to cover. So if you have not gone to the restroom, I suggest you do so. Grab pen and paper because you're gonna get so many notes, so many keys thrown at you. I want you to gather everything up as best as you can because everything is not going to be maybe for you, but there's maybe some of those things perhaps that's going to fit best with your life right now. Okay, I have keynotes, whiteboard presentations for you, tons of videos, tons of knowledge, tons of fun things that you can do yourself. So let's get started. All right. And by the way, if you cannot see me on the webcam, don't worry. You're not gonna be able to see me the entire time because we're gonna go through the keynotes and I'm gonna break down information through there and through my whiteboard videos. Okay, so don't worry. If you don't see me right like you see me right now, do not panic. All right, do not panic. Let's take a look at this first keynote and go from there. All right. Well, this is going to gear more so towards how to lose the baby fat without losing your body. Okay, because it's so hard, especially for new mothers to get that baby fat off. Sometimes it feels almost impossible, even if you don't even have a baby. You know, it's hard to get off that baby fat. So we're going to cover a lot of information that's going to really help you along that path, right? And then what should you expect? All right, like I said before, take notes, highlight certain key factors that's going to fit best with you. You're going to get a replay of this webinar after. So 24 hours after this webinar is aired, you will get the replay. So even if you don't take notes, if you just want to listen to me and watch the videos and learn like that, then great, awesome. But if you do choose to take notes, I do recommend that, okay? So yeah, this webinar is going to give you my full body workouts, okay? And these workouts help you keep your shape while still enhancing after your post pregnancy. Okay, they're going to also, when you actually do the full body workouts, the time is much more efficient. So you're doing more things because you're focusing on your entire self in a very time efficient manner. Okay, and then remember, apply what you learn. Knowing everything is nothing if you don't put it in motion. Okay, so everything starts with that action. So as soon as tomorrow, try the workouts out. Because we're going to share 2 different circuits, full circuits that you can do either at home or in the gym. Okay, so a little bit later during the webinar, you're going to get these crazy workouts, and I expect you guys to do them because they're here for you. Do them, knock them out. Tell me how it was, okay? And as always, during the webinar, if you have any questions at any point in time, there's a questions box right there. We do have a live Q&A at the end of the webinar. So if I'm not able to answer the questions as soon as possible, we will get to those as many as we can at the end of the webinar. All right. Speaking of the end of the webinar, if you stay into the end, I have a very special surprise for you because I'm constantly getting hit up on Snapchat, Instagram. What kind of bands do I use? What kind of nutrition do I recommend? All of that. So I have a few bonuses at the end for those who stay because, like I said, this will be about 65 to 70 minutes. It could go longer, but if you invested your money to be in this webinar, I want to give you your bang for your buck. So you're going to get so much information, okay? So much. So please soak it all in, all right? And, let's get this ball rolling, okay? So let's go to the whiteboard and see what's next. Let's get to it, all right? So excited to share my tricks and unique techniques on how to really go from having your baby and now getting back to your best body possible, okay? So I'm going to share with you guys my secrets on how to lose baby fat, so tough, and then without losing your body in the process, okay? Because we don't want to lose weight and then lose your body. Nobody wants that, right? So this webinar, about 65, 70 minutes, we'll go through my certain techniques on proper nutrition, proper workouts that it will require to get where you want to go, and the certain tricks that will make it much more fast. Okay, so we want to get fastest amount of results in the quickest amount of time. All right. So perfect. My goal is to shed the light. My goal is to open your eyes to new things beyond the box. Okay, so because when you think about fitness, some of us have, there's YouTube videos that will tell you anything and everything, but will they break down exactly how to do it? This will, okay? And then of course, these webinars are special to me because I'm allowed to spread my knowledge everywhere, you know, so I'm not stuck in just my training facility, you know, to my clients. I'm actually able to boost my creativity to help you guys out. Okay, so that's the main goal, is, you know, how to touch more lives, you know, and help spread my love, you know, help spread my knowledge on what I feel you will need, okay, or you will want, okay. But there's always a crossroads. So when people look for advice, you know, in your head, are you going to do it? You know, so if you already, you know, are in your head like, this not gonna work for me, then you're already lost. You know, so the whole point is, where do you find yourself right now that will either, one, stay where you are, and then what does it take to actually make a difference? Okay, make a change. Okay, we all go through that crossroad. Okay, so we all have a choice. We all have a point in our lives on when we made this change. Right now, you're right here, okay? This is your crossroad. And the majority of us end up over here. About 92% of us end up over here. This is complacent. This is settling for what you just know, okay? I can't do anything else. I'm stuck where I am. I'm content on not changing at all, okay? I'm not gonna say people over here aren't happy, because you can find happiness anywhere. You can find happiness in any shape, any time, any frame, doesn't matter. You can be happy, but are most of the majority of you happy? No, okay? Sad to say, no, because the 8% over here are making a change, okay? If you're on this webinar, you should be right over here because you want to change. You want to do the things that's going to give you momentum to make getting your results easier. Okay, so the whole thing about this is, how do I find momentum to make my results easier? Okay, and if you guys follow me at my Snapchat and my IG on a daily basis, you know this is what works. You know, so I'm happy to be able to share with you guys how to get over here on this side. Okay, we want to never just settle. You know, settling is never going to give you what you're looking for. Okay, so it's taking all the knowledge, all the facts, all the information that you learned here today, and apply them in your life. Okay, apply them to a certain plan, because, you know, being a new mother is not easy. Okay, you got to find a schedule, you got to find a routine, you got to find what works best for your child, what works best for your partner, time schedules. Everything has to be, you know, learned. You know, that's the thing about pregnancy and having a new baby, is you got to learn what works best for you and your child and your situation. Everybody's different. Okay, there's not just one way to do it. You know, it may take some time. It may take some, you know, adjustments. Okay, but be ready to adjust, because it's not going to just happen overnight. All right? First thing, happening overnight, it's not going to. Please make sure for these first 6 weeks after the baby gets here, you're not doing anything. You're not even worrying about, you know, getting right at the moment. You're worrying about getting your body back healthy, and you're looking for the okay from the doctor. So after that 6 weeks, this is when it starts. Okay, 6 weeks post pregnancy, this is when everything matters. Okay, so let's go through it. Let's go through it. It starts with being the change. So once you believe that you can change, you have to put yourself in that mode. You know, and there's habits that you must follow if you want to progress down that road. Okay, don't just think that, oh, okay, I can't do it because, you know, I failed before. You know, remember how it felt to fail, and make sure you're doing everything in your power not to let that happen. You know, because once you recognize your errors and you know this path, this 92% isn't working for me, I have to make a change. If not, what's going to happen? You know, there's going to be no progress. There's going to be no change. You can't change how you feel mentally, emotionally, physically. Nothing's going to change. Okay, so imagine yourself, you know, next, you know, girl trip, you know, and you can, you know, walk around looking fabulous because you worked your ass off for the past, you know, 6-7 months. You know, it's not an easy change, but you worked your ass off for 6-7 months, even if you just had the baby, and your girl's like, damn, girl, how'd you get that off? You made a plan and you put it in motion. Okay, you didn't hesitate, and you definitely did not procrastinate. You know, because procrastination is the killer of all hopes and dreams. So you can have you can't keep hope alive if you're procrastinating. You know, you're gonna waste your time, you're gonna waste your money, and it's just gonna bring nothing but more grief and stress. You know, you guys hear it all the time. My clients hear it all the time. if you procrastinate, you're going to get nothing out of this. Okay. It's going to be a waste of money. This is an investment for yourself. You know, you invested to be in this webinar. So I'm so preachy on this topic because if you learn all this stuff and you don't put it in motion, what was this all for? You know, I'm here to help you. So let me help you put it in motion. Okay. And then let's get to work. All right. So quick question. Why do we sometimes choose the hard way? You know, there's so many options out there now. I mean, there's, you know, fit gurus, there's online workouts, there's, you know, there's so many brands and fads. Why do we choose the hard way? You know, we never pick, damn, this is going to be an easy way out for me. Okay, we always pick the hardest way. But why is that? You know, these are certain things that I'm questioning. You know, if you want, you know, type in the question box, let me know what you feel, why us as people choose the hard way when we know that there's a better way. You know, is it, first off, you're not allowed to go to the gym because maybe your spouse is a little bit overprotective in the gym area. Being in the gym, are you overwhelmed? You know, so you don't even go to the gym. You know, are you happy with yourself? Like, are you in that comfort zone and you're happy to be in the comfort zone? You know, because like I said, change is hard. You know, anything that's comfortable is not going to make your body do anything. It's going to stay the same. So the only way that your body can adapt to something, you know, especially, you know, you're a new mom and you're trying to find a way to get back into your groove, you have to be uncomfortable. If it's comfortable for you, first off, being a new mom, you're going to be uncomfortable anyways. So now you got to add to that, you know. So me personally, I'm asking a lot out of you because, like I said, you're a superwoman. You know, you birthed a human being, and you're trying to get that body back. Okay, but it's not too late. Do not think that just because you're in the position that this is the end. No, this is just where you are. But this too shall pass. You know, this too, you know, ... shall pass. It's going to happen. But you have to be the one to put it in motion. All right. And then last thing, you know, are there a lot of false products out there? You know, we hear and see so many things. You know, my girlfriend was asking me about, what's that called? The Vanabelt. So she was asking me about the Vanabelt, and I really couldn't give her, you know, a straight answer, you know, because the Vanabelt is another product. You know, it's another product that they sell. Let me go. Women who are looking to shed, you know, cellulite to burn the body fat and get that overall burn. Okay. But there's so many products like that out there. So I can't really say this is the product that you should be having because, you know, I don't know. Are you going to be, you know, eating right? Are you going to be busting your ass in the gym, or are you just going to rely on this product to get you that work? That's not going to happen. So I understand it like if you purchase a product and it doesn't work for you, then damn, you just quit. No, your process in that moment was wrong. Okay. I'm going to give you guys the correct process over the next hour that's going to get you to that best body possible. All right. Perfect. Because over the past, you know, 5 years, I've learned how to sculpt a woman's body. You know, my IQ constantly changes every single day because I constantly have you know, you guys see my like Snapchat, you guys see my Instagram, you know, you guys see my clients. You know, this is why you're here, because you believe that I am, you know, truthfully telling you the truth about how to really change your body. And you know, my IQ is always improving. You know, so when my IQ improves, my workouts improve. And then if my workouts improve, then your body's improve. Okay. And, you know, if you guys, you know, see my Snapchat, you know, I do a whole lot of plyometrics, because plyometrics is going to challenge you. You're not going to stay on the ground. Your body wants to work. You know, you're like an athlete. The more you train like an athlete, your body will evolve automatically. So if you're, like I said, in Miami, if you're in California, if you're not able to even be here, if you do what I have you to do in this webinar and there's some more, your body will change. Okay. Stick to the plan, stick to the process, stay consistent. Okay. And make sure your diet is not horrible, because you can't outwork a bad diet. You know, especially, you know, breastfeeding mothers, your diet has to be, you know, top of the line, because you have so much to do. You have to provide for a baby, and you got to provide for yourself and your muscles. Okay. So let's go through it and talk about some trial and error. Okay. The thing about, you know, pregnancy, you know, and trial and error is two different things. Trial and error usually means you're doing the same thing, expecting a different result. And, you know, it's not, you know, you're going to wait 2-3 years to see if it works for you. Then damn, you know, it didn't work. So now you're back at square one. When you talk about pregnancy, you know, and, you know, having the baby, and then now you're in the post-pregnancy field, you may have to try things out to see if you or your baby likes it, you know, if it's correct for your situation, if it's proper or correct for your current situation. Every pregnancy is different. Every mother is different. Every child is different. Every spouse is different. So you may have to try new things, especially in this new situation you're in, because yes, you're happy. Yes, you're, tired. So you got to try to find different scheduling, different modes, different feedings, different ways of, comforting your child. So much, you already know, but now you're adding fitness into it. So, you got to try different cardio routines. You got to try different workouts. Everything is not for everybody, but everybody needs to be challenged. Okay. So we're going to go back to the whiteboard and talk about the top reasons why new mothers cannot get that baby fat off. Okay. Because it's so challenging, but let's talk about it. What are the top reasons why new mothers can't get that baby fat off? Why is it so hard to lose the weight that you gained during pregnancy? What's the top reason why? Okay. Why? Well, I'm going to tell you. Okay. Top reasons. Okay. I researched and I found out the top 10 reasons. Okay. We're going to go through 5 or 6 of them just because it's so common, and for you, it's like, damn, that's so true. Okay. So I love giving you those ooh, ah moments because it's common sense, but not really, because we all know what we should do, but are we going to actually do it? Right. So the top reason is you weigh too much before or during pregnancy. Okay. No, the number one reason is you weighed too much before you got pregnant, or you gained too much weight while you were pregnant. Okay, I'm gonna break this down for you in my keynote, but I'm gonna give you guys the top 5. Okay, 2. Okay, the second reason is lack of sleep. All mothers know sleep is hard to come by. Sleep is. I mean, you have a needy baby all the time. It's hard to get sleep because when they're feeding, you're up. When they're sleeping, you're trying to get stuff done. Okay, so we're gonna break down how to help with that. As best as we can. Okay, like I said, all situations, all pregnancies are different. Okay, there's not one way to actually. Okay, this is how you get sleep, but there's some ways how you can go around getting more sleep. Okay, to help your results come along much more quicker. Okay, 3. We're not being patient enough, all right? So, no patience. No patience, okay? I know we always want to get the results as fast as possible, but especially when you're a new mother and you have that infant, we want to get back as fast as possible because your body is now changed, Being from where you are and then going 10 months, being pregnant, and now you're here, you want to get back as fast as possible, but you're not being patient enough because it's not going to be an overnight thing, okay? We need to find out how to get right, okay, but still not doing too much where your body is suffering, okay? Your body is suffering and your baby is suffering if you're trying to do too much too fast, all right? 4, you're skipping meals, okay? Big problem. Okay, we'll go over in a second, but skipping meals is the same as eating too much, okay? If you're starving yourself, your body can't change, okay? And then again, if you're not eating, you can't, get the calories you need to breastfeed, because a mother, which you go right now, the average woman needs 2,000 calories, okay? 2,000 plus calories to maintain the body weight. Now you're going to increase that by 500 calories if you're breastfeeding, okay? Because your body needs those extra calories to produce and lactate the milk, okay? So you should be eating at least 2,500 calories per day, okay? We'll get to that in a second. And if you're not eating that, trust me, your body is being overused and you're not going to enjoy the results, okay? 5, eating the wrong types of food. Eating wrong food. And 6, anyone guess? Okay, you're eating your feelings. Eating your feelings. So, these are the top 6 reasons on why it's so hard to lose that extra baby fat after the baby comes, okay? So let's break these down. Common sense is not always so common, even though we know what we're supposed to do, we still don't do it. But so as I go through it again, first off, you weigh too much before or during pregnancy. 2, lack of sleep. 3, not being patient enough. 4, you're skipping meals, big no. 5, you're eating the wrong foods, and 6, you're eating your feelings. All right. So number 1, facts on weighing too much before you're pregnant. So really, only about 1/3 of the women who are pregnant gain the recommended amount of weight during pregnancy. That's 67%. 67% people do it incorrectly. And then to begin with, more than 50% of women are overweight, 1, and then are 2, obese, when they get pregnant. So it's so hard to get the weight off if you gained all that. So the stuff you do beforehand, like before you're pregnant, that's so key. So eating well, doing your workouts, having a fit lifestyle is so key if you're looking to be sexy and bomb after you're pregnant. You can't be overweight, be pregnant, and think it's going to be super easy to get a bomb ass body. You got to do the things beforehand. So like I said, prior planning prevents poor performance. So if you plan beforehand, then you're going to always be ready. Okay. And then if you gain too much, it's crazy. That weight could stay with you for up to 15 years or life. Most women don't get it off, because it's so hard. If you don't have, that Kim K money that we'll talk about in a second, it's going to be hard to get it off naturally if you didn't do much before and if you were doing, your pregnancy. But I want to do my best to give you the keys. So if you did not know me beforehand, now you know. Okay. The second fact, lack of sleep. If you have a new baby, sleep is the one commodity that you don't get enough of. Okay. Because, the baby's up every 3 hours, every 1 to 3 hours, especially in the beginning, eating it. I'm trying to feed, so you're not able to sleep, especially those first beginning days. And then if you don't sleep, those non-sleep hours creates an imbalance in your body. Your body starts producing more ghrelin, which increases hunger, and then it actually also slows down the production of leptins, which regulates your appetite. So if you're not getting leptins, that controls your appetite, and you're getting increased ghrelin, that's going to increase your hunger. Those are two things that cannot happen. So the only way to get some sleep is if you create that time schedule. If you have a partner, have him feed the baby at nighttime, so you can sleep an extra 3 to 4 hours. So if your baby is up usually 4 or 5 in the morning, have your partner feed at 11:30, 12, so you can be asleep by 10. And then when the baby wakes up, boom, you've had about 5 hours of sleep. So at least you're trying to catch up on your sleep pattern. Because the more you do sleep, the better you'll feel, and the better your results will come, because your body's going to be regulated and your hormones won't be way off. Okay, so the biggest part of all this is find a consistent schedule. Find what works for you so you get the sleep. When the baby sleeps and naps during the day, I know you gotta try to get stuff done around the house and stuff, but you gotta take naps too, because if not, the baby's up, you're going to be up. All right. And then facts on being impatient. All right, especially this day and age, we have social media. We can see so much so fast. We see our celebrities getting their bodies back ASAP. Like, damn, they just had a kid 2 weeks ago and they look snatched. So looking snatched ASAP on Instagram. First off, don't believe everything you see, especially photos. Photoshop is easy. Facetune is easy. We all have phones. We all have smartphones. We can do anything to a body, especially a celebrity. They could do anything, very, very fast. So believing what you see is not always the best. But then again, we have these, celebrities who's promote a product like flat tummy tea when they're getting surgeries and yes, they're working out now, but that's after the fact. They put so much money into their bodies to get the lipos and everything else that they do to get that fat off. So the Kim K's, the Black Chinas, the Beyoncés, understand your process, understand. It's going to take at least 6 months to really start seeing the progress, because once again, do not believe everything you see, because if you don't have that money to get the surgery, if you do, then great, but if you don't, you still have to work it off. Even if you get the work, like you follow Black China right now. Yeah, she's working out. She's working out, one of my good friends, so me talking about her is, I'm not saying like, oh, this is a bad thing. I'm saying, if you realistically don't have that kind of money, or like a Rob Kardashian to give you 100K to get that body off of you that you had for 10 months of being pregnant, then it's going to take a little bit longer. So you got to be patient. Don't get down on yourself. I know it's hard. Stay, like I said before, keep hope alive. The more you do, the more you keep going up that hill, and you don't stop, and you allow mentors like me to help you, the next time you're in Miami, you can walk around snatched, if you've been putting in the work. That's the only thing. Put yourself in that change mode. Be the change. Be the instrument of change. Don't let the process hold you back just because it's not coming fast enough. It's not going to be an overnight change. So we're going to take small, consistent steps every single day. So we're going to try to get better 1% each day. So after a year, I'm not saying it's going to be like a whole year change, but like I say, it could be if you don't do anything, you're going to get better 1% every single day. So that's 365% change increase if you kept going. Okay. And that trial and error thing keeps coming back up. All right. So if you know you're doing stuff wrong, if your habits are poor, if your habits are, not going to be productive to your results, then you got to stop doing it. Okay. You have to change, go down another crossroads, understand that you don't want to fail so your body can keep progressing. Okay. Nice. The way to really get the best results is using this 3-tier approach. Okay. Oprah said it best. Those who combine the diet with strength training, blah, 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 found that a 3-tier approach was the most effective strategy to decreasing abdominal body fat. So it's important to note that the exercises you choose and the effort you put into them really matter. So once again, the workouts you choose and how well you're actually doing the workouts make a big deal on how fast the results come. So my online clients, the ones who aren't here, they want the same results that my clients in LA get. So I can't really see them though, but my clients in LA, if you guys follow my Snapchat, like I always say, you see I'm not behind their back. I'm not holding their hand. I give them the work and they get it done. It's just because the workouts that I give them require them to keep working. They don't need my help. Once they know how to do it correctly, boom, off to the races. So same as my online clients, I give you exactly what to do. All right. I give you the 3-tier approach. You get the moderate high level cardio. So you're getting that burn hit level. 2, you're getting challenging full body workouts every single week. So, it's going to work. If you do the workouts, it's going to work. And then you have 3, you have a carb cycle that's goal oriented. That's going to make your body fat burn much more quicker than just eating whatever you want. Okay. So let's take a quick look on a certain week that my clients get. That's going to touch on both the 1, moderate high level cardio, and 2, challenging full body workout.
This video is dedicated to Black China, flat tummy tea, all that shit. I need my money, ho. Run me my money, ho. Meanwhile, Black China's sitting getting surgeries, and I'm sipping on flat tummy tea like it's pink Moscato. And I'm over here, me and Rob still fat. I need my money. I need my money, run me my money, or run me my round. Because now I want to fight. Black China getting surgeries. All the squat videos and stuff. I be seeing her on Snap posting. I be like, yes, sis, I cool. I got my yoga gym pants on. We about to get in there. And you in surgery. And you in surgery. I don't want it. Run me my money. I'm not drinking this shit no more. Run me my money. Run me my money. Run me my
So I mean, so they're saying you can't believe what you always see on, especially on social media, and especially nowadays, branding, perfect pro. I mean, I don't know all the products, but you know, will they work for you? If you're not eating right, if you're not doing the 3-tier process, you're not working out, if you're not, you know, working your ass off, you're not doing cardio in the morning or, you know, after your workout, it's not going to matter what you take and what you do. You know, it's not going to make a big difference. So the biggest difference is following these 3 tiers. So, high intensity cardio, challenging workouts, but doing them correctly. So getting somebody to tell you or to teach you how to do them correctly. And 3, following a goal-based diet that's going to make your body, you know, burn body fat, not just store it, you know. So yeah, perfect. So that was just a preview of what my clients get for during that 2-month perfect form challenge. I mean, since I'm not there with them, I have no choice but to make them work hard, you know. But every workout touches on either the cardio or the full body workout that's going to make them work and make their muscles change very, very quickly. All right. So now, perfect. Like as promised, we're going to go over these 2 different workouts that you can do. I mean, post pregnancy, your baby's going to be really, really close to you. So as he or she gets older, as your child gets older, the more time you have. But if you have a newborn, or even if you don't have a kid and you need a at-home workout because your job is strenuous and you can't get out, or you have a very limited amount of time, this workout that I'm showing you right now, all you need are bands and dumbbells. So if you do this workout after the webinar, please tag me. Okay, just tag Rock Solid Bodies. I'm starting to tag up. There's too many people using my workouts without me seeing them. So I mean, I want to guys challenge yourself. I want to see you guys, you know, really engaging, your path, and through this workout, through this circuit, it's going to really help you. Okay, so let's check it out and let me know what you think. The circuits, if you do them, they're going to be challenging. Okay, so if you don't do them, and of course you'll never find out. But if you do them, then they're going to shock you. Okay, your body's going to be in shock mode. You're gonna want to give up. Don't, because they're built to challenge you. Okay, so let's go through it real quick. So the first workout is a banded step out. So we want to use a resistance band that's going to be able to control but still challenge you. Okay, you want to make sure they go around your ankles, and you're going to put a weight in between your feet, okay, so you can't touch. That weight is important. I mean, you don't have to have a weight. You have a box, an object, something, or even if you don't have a weight, just make sure your feet do not come close together, because you want to keep that band tension the entire time throughout the entire workout. Okay? Perfect. Let's go to the next one. The next one right after, you're gonna go to standing upright kicks, okay? Standing lateral kicks. You're gonna do 4 sets of 20 each side. So when you pull, you wanna pull from this heel the entire time, targeting your abductors as well the entire time. Okay, this is really important because I'm not going to point my toes. I'm not going to use my body to help me up. I'm only using the leg that I'm kicking. Okay, and then again, the bands will stay around your ankles for this workout as well. You will move the bands up for some of the workouts, but for the step outs, you're in the kicks, they stay around your ankle the entire time. All right. So that workout is going to simulate the same exact workout as an abductor machine. Okay. So as you see right here, this is the area that we're going to target. That part are your glutes right there. Okay. If you're not able to go to the gym, that's why I have this workout for your at-home workout, because it's going to simulate the same exact motion as if using this very popular machine. Okay, so your side glutes, your hips are all going to get that burn. Okay, so if you're looking for, a substitution for this machine, then those two first workouts are going to really, really engage that part of your body. Okay, the entire time. The adductors are for your inner thighs. That's a whole different kind of workout. Okay, don't get them confused. Then this is when we're going to pull the band up to your calves. So as you see, the band around your calves. So as you see right now, the bands are right above the calves, and it gives for a more engagement. Still, again, focusing on this part of your side glutes right here. Okay. Let's move on. Perfect. Now with this one, you're gonna go straight into your plank jacks combo. It's a lot of motions. If you feel that, okay, since you just had a baby that you can't really do all this, don't worry. It's going to be a challenge, okay? My girlfriend who actually did this, she was challenged, and she had a baby, what, 4 months ago? Kai's 4 months old. So she's challenged as well. So your core will be weak. Your core will not be as strong as it once was. Or in general, if you don't even have kids, it still may, be challenging for you, because it's going to be, using your full entire body, very, very strenuously. Okay, all the workouts that I create are a challenge. So don't worry, if you feel challenged, you are in the right boat. Okay, you're not lost. Don't worry. So you're gonna do 3 jacks, and then you're gonna do a walking plank up and down. Okay, the best way to build a core, a back up is from the inside out. So crunches, sit-ups, basic things like that are not going to help your core get stronger. Okay, doing things that's going to make your body hold itself up. Control. So the jacks mixed in with these jacks, your body has to be in control. So your core is working overload just to control your body. Okay, with this motion, keep your butt out of the air. So I have a tendency to see people keep their butt so high in the air. Okay, so you don't want to be too low and you don't want to be too high. You want to keep your body very level in a plank, even when you're doing the jacks. Okay, keep a controlled, aggressive tempo, but not out of control. Okay, control your tempo. Do not be out of control. It's okay to drive 100, but make sure you're in control of that motion. All right. Okay, and right after that motion, we're gonna hold a plank. Okay, so no more jacks, no more anything. Remember, same thing. Your butt will not be in the air. You want to make sure you're in a strong plank. All right. You don't need to take the bands off. The bands are going to be your best friends during these workouts. All right. Like I said, if you're at home, all you need is some bands. Make sure it's a resistance that you can control. It's not too heavy. It's not too easy either. Something that you can work with and perform all the reps without stopping. All right. So playing perfect finisher for this workout. You're going to be gassed throughout the whole circuit. This is definitely going to be a good challenge for you. So let's move on and check out how to work out when you're able to get to the gym for yourself. So this was an at-home workout. Next, we're going to go through a in-gym workout to still bust that body as well. So yeah, perfect. That was a home workout. Now we're going to run through a gym workout. So you could do that workout in the gym as well, but you don't need to. So if you need a quick workout to do at home, knock that out. So let's run if you're able to get to a gym, then let's do it this way. Okay, and you could do both. I mean, you could do this workout that I just did at the gym, and then do this gym workout right after. So if you want two circuits, that's a full workout. You're gonna feel the next day. All right, trust me, you're gonna feel the next day. That's right. Nice. And now that we went over the home workout, let's go to the gym workout. If you're able to find a gym, get away from the baby real quick, or if you have somebody to watch, or if you're like, 5 years past, having a baby and you have the time to get to the gym, try this workout out. This, I guarantee you, will make those legs shake. All right. Same as last time, just 6 different exercises to complete one full set. All right. You're gonna repeat this 3 to 4 times. If you can't do one, you can't finish one, it's okay. We all have to, find where our starting point is. But if you can do 3 to 4, then shit, go ahead, knock it out. Let me know how it is. All right, let's go through it. So the first one are the step back lunges. All right, you can do these weighted or without. Erica did these with the weights because I feel if you have like a trouble figure out where your hands go, like Ricky Bobby, then holding weights first off makes it a little bit more difficult, and you don't have to focus on what your hands are doing. All right. So as always, we want to keep the pressure through this front heel the entire time. All right. There's gonna be no weight going back to his back leg at all. Okay. Everything that you're doing is gonna go through that front glute, that front heel. If you're going and pushing back, you're not first off using your glutes, and your forearm is gonna be all out of whack. All right. So if you feel that his heel is coming off the ground at any point in time, fix it, because that heel needs to be flat on the ground. It can't come up. Nothing. It's going to be flat the entire time. All right. Also, during this workout, when you're going into a squat, you do not need to move the weights inside. Keep the weights outside your legs and just let them stay right there. So once you step back, they're going to drop towards the front foot on the ground, the one that you're focusing on. And then when you squat, they're going to just go and slide right next to your legs. Okay. As you squat, they don't need to do anything. All right. And then without hesitating, you're going to go from 10 you're going to go from 10 reps each leg straight into your squat with shoulder press. All right, this is going to be 15 to 20 reps with the same exact weight you just had. All right, you know I'm big on form. So the squat and lunges are super essential to having a illustrious, enhanced body. If you're not focusing through your heels, you're not focusing through your glutes, you're not going to get the results that you're looking for. All right. So same with the squats. Your heels cannot come off the ground. All right. So you're going to perform a shoulder press coming up. Okay, that way, coming up out of your squat. You're not going to go down. You're not going to, so boom, boom. So you're performing a press going up. So sometimes I see people doing a press as they go down. That is so difficult, especially if you have no core strength, especially as like a new mother, your core is going to be weak. So trying to do that is definitely not going to work. Okay. So, squat, and then you're going to drive aggressively, push the weight up, and then you're going to bring it back down for the next squat. All right. Once again, keep all your weight through your heels. Make sure your heels do not come off the ground. Nice. Now let's find a bench, and then you're going to, you don't have to hold onto a pole, but I suggest it because I feel you can have a little bit more control and focus more on your glutes rather than just focusing on controlling not falling. Okay. And then I'm like a broken record. Of course, this heel right here is going to be flat on the bench the entire time. If your heel comes off the ground, if your heel comes off the box, guess what? You're going to be jamming into your knee and you're not going to like it. Okay. So two things. This one, we stayed on the bench and we came over and back focusing through your glute right here. So whatever leg is on the bench, that's what glute you're focusing on. Okay. You're not going to explode from the ground. We're not getting any momentum from pushing off the ground. We're going to push and pull through your heel on the bench, and then you're going to engage your glute. That's, whatever leg is on the bench. All right. The leg that's going over and back is just tapping the ground. Okay. You're going to try to put as little weight as possible on the leg touching the ground. All right. Smith machines are so great because they help you first off push weight, which is going to build your legs and your glutes, with the help that you're needing. And you don't have to focus on, especially if you have knee injuries or anything, because it alleviates that pressure. All right. So really, I tell my clients, if you have no idea what to do in the gym, go find a Smith machine and stay there the entire workout. Okay. With you, this is the fourth motion of your of your workout, but it's great because this is a close stance sumo squat. So you're gonna click your heels together, turn your feet out like a sumo, and then push back towards your glutes. All right. Same as always, your knees do not go anywhere. The only place they're going to go is a little outwards. If you can squat, okay, without having your knees go a little bit outwards, then great. If you need your knees to go a little bit outwards, then that's fine. Okay. Just make sure they don't go inwards because that's going to hurt. So this is a kind of an awkward motion with the squat, but I think it's great on engaging your quads, hamstrings, and glutes all in the same motion. Okay. So you really don't need a lot of weight. 25 on each side will be perfect. If you want to go weightless, then that's perfect as well. Okay. Know your body, know your goals, know where you're trying to go. Okay. Know your fitness level. Okay. Don't do too much. And then again, don't hold yourself behind because you don't want to be challenged. Okay. Everything that's going to challenge you is going to make you stronger. Right? Right. Okay. So let's keep it going. And then the last motion is definitely, the most challenging one, I believe, because first off, it was the hardest, and now you're actually moving, okay, in a direction. Okay, before you were just standing still, you're doing some squats, lunges back, but you're not really moving anymore. This is actually a movement forward. So these are the jump squat combos. So you're going to do 3 forward jump squats and then a switch lunge with each leg. Okay, if your core is not engaged, you're not going to have any balance. Okay, excuse me. You're not going to have any balance to hold yourself up. Okay, as you saw in the video, Erica had a little bit of trouble, with the balance. So it's not really you're not going to fight yourself on the landing. You're going to catch yourself like you're going to catch a ball. Okay. You're not going to be surprised to see the ground again. Okay. Once you see the ground, catch yourself in the squat and, keep your core tight. Hands push forward when you squat, and then they're going to thrust back while you jump in the air, then hands go back forward again when you squat. Okay, so this is one of the most challenging workouts, challenging movements that you can do, even if you believe that you are quote unquote fit, because you're not used to combining these type of workouts together. Okay, but if you do them, believe me, your body is going to love it. All right, and once again, as always, what are we focusing on? What's going to keep your balance? There it is, right there. Your core is your balance. Without that, we can't go anywhere. All right, perfect. So 3 jump squats, 2 lunges, that equals 1 combo. So find some space. You're going to do 10 combos per set. All right? Guaranteed that first set, you're going to be like, oh my God, this man is crazy. Exactly. But that's what's going to get you the body you're looking for, right? Believe me. Believe me. And yeah, like I said right here, your control and your engagement comes through your core. Okay, so control, engagement, balance, all comes from that core. All right? Perfect. Perfect. So let's go through the workouts again for the in-gym workout, post-baby. Step back lunges, 10 each leg. 2 squat with the shoulder press, 15 to 20 reps. 3 lateral step overs, 10 each leg. 4 close stand sumos, 15 to 20. 5 jump squat combos. Then you're going to repeat, okay, for 3 to 4 sets. Okay, if you can do 2, if you can do 3, you'll be great. Okay, make sure you warm up. Make sure you stretch at the end, because if you do some stretches beforehand, you're going to actually lengthen your muscles, and then they're going to slow down. We want our bodies to be we want our bodies to be ready. Okay, not slow. So you want to keep your stretching to a minimum beforehand, and then you're going to stretch after. So stretch or foam roll. That's what I suggest. Okay. And then last but not least, let's talk about your post-baby diet, which is the third part of that tier. Something that cannot be disregarded, because like I said before, you can't outwork a bad diet. So it doesn't matter how many challenge workouts you do, no matter how much cardio you do, doesn't matter. If you don't have a diet, you're not going to go anywhere fast. All right. Now that we talked about the tier 1 part of it, the tier 2 part of it, so you saw the workouts that needs to be done to get the fastest results possible, now comes your diet. Okay, so the thing with a big portion of what as new mothers do is they skip meals. Okay, so skipping meals, big no. Okay, I know it's tough. Because being a new mom is a 24-hour job. Okay, you have a lot of responsibilities. You have a lot of things on your own shoulders. So finding time to get your meals in, it's kind of hard sometimes, okay? But it has to be done. So when you have a infant that is constantly needing for you, you have to keep a consistent schedule, okay? One thing that I recommend is downloading an app called MyFitnessPal, so you can track how many calories you're eating per day. Because like I said earlier, as a new mother, well, as a woman in general, you need 2,000 calories a day to stay balanced, stay level with your weight. As you lose weight, this will start to diminish, okay? But this is the average of it. But let's say you have less weight, then this is going to go down. So whatever your goal, I suggest downloading MyFitnessPal, because that's going to make sure you're getting exactly what you're required in your body, okay? When you add breastfeeding to that, you're going to add 500 calories. So in total, 2,500 calories will be needed, okay, for the first 6 months, I would say. And then as you start to lose weight, this number will go down as well, okay? Breastfeeding mothers, this is so key, because if you're not getting enough calories, you're not going to produce enough milk, and then your baby suffers, and then you're going to suffer because you're going to have a colicky baby. Okay, and that's not what we want. We want to give our babies exactly what we need to be healthy and strong. Okay, big fat babies. All right. Also, since being a mother is a 24-hour job, snacks are so important. You're not going to have time to always get a meal in, but getting snacks high in protein and essential fats, so the good fats, will be perfect for you. So, you know, snacks like cherries, blueberries, watermelon. You're filling yourself up, but you're not getting high calories. Okay, so you still can have meals, but this is just going to take control of those breaks. Okay, so if you're breastfeeding, get a snack. If you're breastfeeding, eat some yogurt. Okay. Also, I'm sorry, yogurt equals your probiotics. Okay, so they help regulate your hormones back to, you know, being normal, and then it also transfers to your baby, and it helps them not be colicky because their body is now getting the same probiotics that you're getting through those snacks. So my recommendation for you is at least 3 snacks per day. Okay, my recommendation. So you have 1 from a yogurt source, probiotics, and then you mix in some nuts and fruit for the other 2. Okay, that's gonna make sure you're gonna make sure you keep eating. Because if you miss a meal, if you skip that meal, you're going to be basically in starvation mode. Y'all know what that is. If you don't, let me explain. If you don't eat, your body's gonna think you're starving. And instead of burning your body fat, it's gonna store it because it doesn't trust you. So once you go into starvation mode, your results, your body goals, the fat loss goals are non-existent, okay? Because everything you'll be doing is just to be feeding your baby and staying alive, all right? Because your body's gonna have functions that it needs to do. So if you're trying to lose weight and you're not eating and you're starving yourself, it's not gonna work, okay? With the starvation mode, your irritation increases, so you get more irritable, you get more shorter, you are, you know, stressed, you're not at your best, you know, best mind level, okay? And you're gonna overeat your next meal, okay? So if you skip a meal, 5, 6, 7 hours pass by, now you're gonna overeat the next meal, which is also not good because you're getting too much now. So overconsumption, starvation, both of those do not burn body fat, okay? Both of those are going to halt your progress, and you're going to get a longer journey, okay, to where you want to go. Because like I said earlier, the whole thing about this is how to burn that body fat as fast as possible, but still, you know, taking care of your body, taking care of your baby and yourself. All right, perfect. Let me erase this. I go over some more stuff with skipping meals. Hope everybody got that. Okay, because so we got those facts, all right? Another thing, your workouts. So after that 6-week period, when you get to that okay, so for these 6 months, your workouts are gonna need fuel. So if you don't eat, if you're skipping meals, there's no way you're gonna have the energy, no way you're gonna have the mindset to go work out, okay? Because the workouts that I showed you earlier, those need your nutrition to be very, very high. If not, you're gonna feel like shit, first off. You're not gonna work out because you're not gonna have the energy to work out. And then we'll be stuck, you know, like I said, with that crossroad, we'll be stuck over here, okay? 92%, because we are not doing what we're supposed to be doing. If you were doing what you're supposed to be doing, 8%, that's where we wanna be. We wanna be in the rare, okay? This is the only way that you're gonna be over here is if you do not skip meals, all right? Perfect. Another problem that we went over is new mothers eating the wrong types of foods, okay? So we got that, no skipping meals, and you're eating the wrong food, okay? Wrong types of food, okay? Your food, of course, needs to be high in protein, leafy vegetables, leafy greens like kale, spinach, you know, things that also have omega-3s, okay? And your good fats, okay? So omega-3s are super important to our body, and especially your mother's body. Because everything you're getting, of course, it transfers to the baby. So with omega-3s, you're also getting DHA, okay? This is for your brain health. It also helps with future behavior, okay? The omega-3s are essential fatty acids because you cannot get it. Your body doesn't produce these omega-3s, okay? Your body does create that, but once you're post-pregnancy, your baby is going to get most of that. So you're going to make sure you got to replenish this DHA source, okay? Most doctors recommend prenatal, okay? So in this prenatal, this is Nature's Bounty. My girlfriend took this. My baby is super healthy. My baby is not sick at all, ever. He's happy. He's not colicky. He's good. This is going to have 200 milligrams of DHA already in it, okay? So studies have shown, especially with everything going on in the world and stuff, you know, mercury in fish, okay? So recommendation, you should be having omega-3, which equals fish for your protein, okay? So before, it was a problem, you know, studies have shown that, you know, mercury was in, you know, the fish, okay? So doctors stopped recommending mothers eating fish because it may transfer to the babies, okay? So now they're saying it's okay. It's just make sure you're not eating a mercury-filled fish like shark, swordfish, that kind of stuff. Raw sushi, no, because that can cause foodborne illnesses, okay? But this prenatal pill also carries your omega-3s, but my suggestion is to add a liquid fish oil. If you're not one of those people who enjoy eating fish, this is going to do it for you, okay? So all it is 1,600 milligrams of omega-3s. It's a lemon flavor. It's called Norwegian fish oil. You get it from Amazon. Perfect, okay? You can add it to your leafy greens as like a dressing, or you just take a shot. I can't take a shot of it, you know, so I don't recommend it, but I do put it on my salads, and I'm getting my fatty acids from that, all right? So if you don't like the fish taste, because I'll go over right now different recipes for salmon, because salmon is like great to get the omega-3s and you're getting high protein, okay? So I always recommend salmon because you're getting both. You're getting a high protein source of omega-3s, so you're getting your fish oils, and you're also getting protein, all right? And then last but not least, on eating the wrong foods is time versus time, okay? What are you gonna exchange for your time? Because as a new mother, time is very, 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 very slim, all right? So the time you have to meal prep, clean, you know, feed yourself, love your partner, you know, all every day, and staying consistent is very hard. So my biggest recommendation, that's for everybody, is get a meal prep delivery service, okay? So they're everywhere. So especially if you're in this country, okay? This is the biggest thing going on right now, and most of them are good. Some of them are bad, okay? So find something that's gonna work for you, because this takes the time for you. So the protein is already in your kitchen. You don't have to clean, you throw the shit away. You know, your meals are already made for you. You have no excuses. You know, you wanna make sure, especially in this new process, we wanna cut out as many complaints and excuses as possible, because without that, we're gonna get no results, okay? So we're gonna make sure the more you do, you know, things easier for yourself, the easier your results will come, because you have no excuses, but like I said, perfect. But if you have the time, you know, go ahead, pick 2 to 3 days to meal prep, if you have the time, okay? You have 2 options. You can buy it yourself and have them do it for you, or you can put in the work. I don't have an emoji for that. Or you put in the work and do it. You know, it's kind of like you have to buy the meals anyways. They do it for you, you know. But some people, I mean, me personally, I do this just because the time part of it, of cooking and stuff. But if I had the opportunity, if I had the chance, I would cook my meals myself, because, you know, it tastes better when you do it, usually, because you know how to cook it, you know how to, you know, flavor it right. So I'm gonna go over some options for you if you're one of these people who love meal prepping themselves. I have some nice salmon recipes that I found online. I am not a chef, so I don't pretend to be a chef, but I did find 3 options that you may enjoy, okay? Let's take a look.
Cooked fish or cooked seafood can remain fresh in the fridge for about 3 days. Now, it's my own personal preference not to allow any cooked seafood over 2 days in my fridge because I'm very sensitive to smells, and so I just think it kind of smells funny. So anything that I'm not going to eat within 2 days, I'm going to freeze. Now I want to deal with some of the most common types of fish for meal prep, the fatty fish like salmon versus the white fish, the lean fish like cod, orange roughy, and tilapia. First up is salmon. This is a beautiful wild-caught piece of salmon right here. Omega-3 fatty acids is probably one of the main reasons why people like to eat seafood, particularly salmon, because salmon is really rich in it. Wild salmon gets the omega-3 fatty acids from feeding off the algae and the plankton, whereas the farm-raised salmon get it from the feed. So with that stuff out of the way, let's get down to cooking the salmon. I always hear from people that salmon is too fishy. I hate salmon. This is the reason why. Don't overcook your salmon. Did you know that the longer you cook salmon, the fishier it becomes? The fat content in the salmon allows it to tolerate a lot more heat without drying out. So now I cook it at about 420 degrees for no more than 15 minutes, and it's perfect. So here are 2 of my favorite ways for salmon meal prep. For the first salmon recipe, we're going to make an easy marinade with fresh orange juice, or lemon or lime, low sodium soy, sriracha for a little heat, and some ginger. Stir it all up, then pour it in a zipped plastic bag, then add the salmon fillet. Close it tight and marinate for at least 30 minutes or overnight to lock in the flavor. For the other fillet, we're going to add olive oil, smoked paprika, cumin, and pepper. Rub in the seasonings and cook it immediately. Add the fillets to a baking sheet with parchment paper or foil to prevent sticking. Add orange slices, a little pepper, and the remaining sauce to the marinated fillet. Bake for 10 to 12 minutes at 420. Add red pepper to the rubbed fillet and garnish with cilantro and lemon. And to the orange marinated fillet, garnish with fresh mint to boost those flavors.
If you're looking to really bust that muffin, these are the certain guidelines that you want to stick to every single day. All right. So 1, you want to eat smaller meals. So 5 to 6 times per day you should be eating. You want to focus on a high protein intake. So it doesn't have to be salmon only. That's just one option I gave you. It could be steak, chicken, tofu, beans. It doesn't matter. As long as you're getting a protein intake from some source, it doesn't have to be from a meat source. The salmon and the fish just give you those omega-3s that help you along your process faster, okay? Because you're not getting those essential fatty acids. So eating the salmon and omega-3s get that intake for you, all right? And you want to eat lots of vegetables. Okay, so if you think you eat a lot, trust me, you don't eat enough. All right, and never, ever, ever miss breakfast. Breakfast starts your new day. So especially if you're a new mother and you're feeding, waking up every 1 to 3 hours, you don't know when the day starts. So eating breakfast restarts your day. All right, and also pre and post workouts, you can't work out without eating something. And then after you work out, it's also very important to get your meals in, because if not, your body does not have the refuel to rebuild your muscles. Because when you work out, you break down your body, and it's up to you to rebuild it. If not, your workout was pretty much wasted. All right, stay away from excess sugar, of course, that's a no-brainer. And don't eat carbs late at night. All right, this is very, very important, because if you eat carbs late at night, like 12 o'clock, you can't burn it because you're gonna go to sleep. All right, so the only way you can eat carbs is if you just worked out and then you need to refuel. All right, drink lots of cold water. All right, and then of course make sure you have a high intensity training lifestyle. So so your workouts need to be tough, need to be full body, because that's the only way it's going to get, one, your cardio in, and two, that intense workout you'll need to build your best body possible. So with that, if you saw my last webinar, I do have the carb cycle for sale. So all you have to do is go to imrcf.com, product/28 days/again. It's $75. You get the same exact cardio plan that my clients get right now. So it cycles your carbs. It makes you have a calorie deficit without knowing it, because you're not getting all the excess carbs that you would be eating. It gives you what you need, not what you want. So your body is shocked to change, and you're not going to just remain the same. So the more you focus on how many carbs you're eating per day, that's going to also regulate your body fat and speed up your metabolism. It's 28 days. Once you do your 28 days, take 3 to 4 days off, and then you're back at it again. Okay, so with the carb cycle, you're going to have a deficit of calories regardless, but we're not counting the calories. We're just counting how many carbs you have per day. So it may be 0 servings, 1 serving, or 2 servings for that day. It's going to keep rotating. So this is going to shock your body to change. This is going to shock your body for results, because you're getting exactly what you need. You're not getting all the excess. So if you follow this plan with your workouts, with what I give you, with what I gave you, you're going to see results. Okay. I can't say that enough. If you follow this plan, doing nothing is not going to do anything for you. If you follow this plan and actually put it into motion, I guarantee you will see results. We learn a lot, right? It was time well spent. You gain a lot of knowledge. You have, more circuits that you had yesterday. It's just now you're going to have to put it in motion. Okay. So put the workouts in motion, and then you can spark that and spark your own ideas up, because like I said, when we first started, I do not want you to be in a box. The whole point to work out is to improve your fitness IQ. Okay. So, when the beginning of the webinar, I promise you I have a special offer. Okay. So, this is definitely for those who stayed around, because I know we learned a lot of stuff today. You have countless information that you can use now for yourself. But let's go over how you can get those results as fast as possible. Okay, so with this offer that I'm gonna give you right now, to act fast today, you're gonna get an extra special bonus. So it's not for everybody, but if you prove to me that you want to change, you want that that different lifestyle, you're part of the 8%, this is going to be for you. Okay, like I said earlier, this is my perfect form 2-month challenge. I showed you guys a preview in the beginning of a week 7, I believe, of a circuit. It's way more than that, because the workouts that I gave you today, those are the tip of the iceberg. Okay, there's so much more you can do. There's so much more creativity. There's so much more options that you have, even just at home. Okay, you don't need to go to the gym. You can be at home. You could be with your baby. You just got to put in the work. All you need are some bands, dumbbells, and that's it. Okay. And it's for everybody. I mean, who's worked for it? It's worked for endomorph, ectomorph, mesomorph. Doesn't matter. It works for all body types. As long as you put in the effort, as long as you put in the dedication, you're going to get results. All right, you're going to get results. These are a few of my clients from the past 2 months who has seen great results. It's for everybody. They're not in contact with me in LA. They're in Miami. They're in Texas. They're in Louisiana, like right here. One's in Louisiana. But it doesn't matter if you're ectomorph, mesomorph, endomorph, the results are all the same. This was just in a 2-month period, 8 weeks. That's all you need is to see these results is 8 weeks. And it's not going to be a definite, this is where you want to stay at. This is going to start the ball for you. This is going to get the ball rolling. So let's take a preview of what really goes down in this program. Every week you get new meal plans, you get new options. Doing stuff on your own is so challenging. Okay, so this is their week 3 workout, quick sample, and because of this full layout, fully functional PDF files, comes with your notes, detail for every workout. Plus, look at this. Click on the workout, boom, pops up, go straight to Vimeo, press play, and you have the detailed workouts each and every time. Everything is detailed. So let's run it back again. So as you see, you get the full workout breakdown for every video. Perfect. Let's go to another one. You know, like most workout challenges or workouts programs online, you get what? Words, how many reps to do it. I give you exactly, the warm up, how many sets, the duration, how long it should take, and that's just the warm up, and I come down, you get circuit number 1. Like I said, it goes with everything. You can do it at home. All you need are dumbbells and some band. That's it. But it gives you everything that you want to know. It's not just, here's this workout, go do it. This is how you do it. And it's just like training with me at home. My clients get the same exact work, format. I give them what to do, and it's their 100% responsibility to get the job done. So I break down everything for you guys. It's just a sample, It gets everything. Plus the end, you get the cardio. I mean, not the cardio, yes, but you get the meal plan for the week. The exact breakdown on how many carbs you should be having, when to be having 1, 2, or no carbs. So like I said, everything is it's created for you. You have to cut out the middleman. All you have to do is put in the work. Okay, let's do one more workout. Boom, because it's not supposed to be easy. It's definitely a challenging workout, but this gets you results, guaranteed. Crazy. And that's every single week. You get new workouts every single week. New cardio plan every single week. New meal plan every single week. And you get new challenging circuits every single week. That's just like having a trainer at your local gym. Just like it, but better, because this shit works. You gotta get the same workouts just as my clients, and it works. So let me show you how to get there. All right, so go to imrsf.com. Boom. Click on Perfect Form Challenge. Review all these results. Like I said, you get new routines every single week. And then these are my clients that have been through it. Like I said, if you're ectomorph, mesomorph, endomorph, whatever your body is going to want to do, it's going to do. It's just you have to put the body into work. All right. So this Perfect Form 2-month challenge, doesn't matter what type of body you have. So don't think it's not for you. Oh, I'm too skinny. I'm trying to gain. I'm too fat. I'm trying to lose. I'm, muscular. I don't want to be bulky. It's the same exact thing. Your body's going to evolve if you do the right things. You see right here, look at this. Like, she had no abs, and now she has hips. Okay, so ectomorph. Endomorph, she has more fat retention. Boom, boom. Butt stayed the same, but now the butt's going to enhance while still losing that gut. Gut's there, no gut. Now she still has her butt. It's the same exact thing. Doesn't matter what type of body you have. Guys, don't think that, this isn't for me. It's for every single body. If you put in the work, if you follow what I give you, boom, it's going to work for you. Trust me. All right. So let's break down what you're going to get with this program. All right. Of course, you're going to get the free 28-day nutrition. So what I offered you a few minutes ago, that's all by itself. So if you purchase that, you do not get this Perfect Form Challenge. But if you do get the Perfect Form Challenge, you get the nutritional carb cycle for free. All right. And then you get the tier 1 and tier 2 style training workouts. That's a $600 value per month. All right. You get challenging new workouts every single week. So every week you get new circuits, you get new cardio, you get new carb cycle. That's a $1,200 value. Okay, because 8 weeks for my trainers for my training here is usually around $720 for the month. So you're getting 2 months of that. Okay, and then you get email guidance and client support system 24 hours. So if you have any problems, any questions, anything, just email me, and me or my assistant will get back to you as soon as possible, because we're here to help you change. All right. And those of you who know me, I do support Juice Plus. So if you're the person who does not eat vegetables, don't worry. There's 2 pills you could take during the day. It's ground up vegetables, all of them, things that you'll never get: broccoli, kale, so on and so forth, all in one capsule. Okay, so you take 2 of those, and then with that, it's a $98 value, and you get the free gummies. So if you have kids, it's perfect for them because they don't like eating vegetables. If they have 2 gummies, they get their full serving of vegetables for the day. All right, so you get all of that. That's a value for $1,973. Okay, that's a good deal. So for those who act fast, I'm also doing a BOGO. So buy one, get 1 month free. Okay, so usually it's usually $799, so $800 a month. So I'm only going to ask for $399. Okay, so you pay for 1 month, I'll do the next one for you. All right, and the reason is it's $400 for the challenge. Okay, there's 2 reasons. One, I could have went cheap. I could have went $15 and then just had anybody buy it, and it's not personal, and you don't learn anything. You follow it, but you don't really have that guidance. Or I can ask for a little bit higher investment, and we're just going to exchange time for money. Okay, so for my time to give you what you're looking for online, this is why you're going to invest $400. My clients invest $600 to $800 per month. So I'm giving you their same exact workouts, same exact guidance. Okay, just do a virtual setup. Okay, that's why I do not want a lot of people. That's why there's only a limited amount of spots per month, because I want to give each client that personal feel. If it's too overloaded, too overcrowded, there's no way I can help you guys. Okay, so that was my 2 choices. Like I said, that's why you can see why it's a good deal for $399, because I'm going to give you exactly what you're looking for. Okay, same as if you had a trainer, in person, or virtual, like you do right now. Just having a mentor helps you. Okay, it gets you over that hill. Let's talk a little bit about who's training you. Who's helping you get over this hump? Who's helping you? Who's holding your hand through this hard journey to get your best body possible? Let's talk about it. Thank you for hanging out with me for so long, man. I know it's been, a long day, a long hour and a half or 2, but this is like one of the most important pieces, okay? Because like I said earlier, you had 2 options. You could either, join, and let me help you get to where you want to go, or you could do nothing and, stay the same. I gave you guys plenty of, choices and options, plenty of workouts, plenty of nutritional tips, but that's the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more to be, to be achieved, if you keep going. Because picture this. This is where it is. Okay, this is you right here. Okay, and with your results, you're trying to push up this boulder all by yourself. All right, all by yourself. I believe that there's 3 options. There's 3 options that as a person we can do to find help. Okay, you can do it in person. I'll give this 3 stars. Okay, because I believe if you can find help like this in person, go do it. Get it. If you can find a trainer that will help you get to where you need to go and help you push up this boulder, because it will get tough, but mentors, people like myself, fitness advisors, wellness advisors, personal trainers, whatever you want to call it, we're here to help push up this boulder. Okay, because when you do it yourself, it's very, very hard. We're here to help you get over this, because getting over that hill is so difficult. We're here to help you get that momentum, okay, to make it an easy way down, okay? Easy. But it's very, very hard to start. But if you don't start, we're never going to get here, okay? We're never going to get here. Okay, so in person, I feel is the best because you have the hands-on, it's the best. Okay, option number 2, online, or I'll say, I don't want to say YouTube. Online, or I'll say virtual training, okay? Because YouTube has so much stuff that it BS, so I'm gonna rate this 2 stars, okay? 2 stars. In person, 3 stars. Online for the trainer, 2 stars. Because you still have a mentor to help you. Because doing it yourself is basically almost impossible. Okay, because let's say no help over here. This gets no stars. 0 stars. Because when people try to do it themselves, what I've seen, what I've experienced, what I've read, what I've studied, 99% of the time, nothing happens. There's a rare occurrence where things happen, but it's so rare that it's never a recommendation, okay? Because you don't know. You know, you may feel you know, but as we went over this whole time is that trial and error. Not knowing and wasting time trying to do it yourself, it usually never works out, you know? So, you know, we're here to help you get over that boulder. So those of you who have a chance to be in person with somebody, I would suggest that first. If you're in Alaska, Miami, Hawaii, New York, Vegas, this will be best for you because you have somebody, you have me 24 hours email service to help you along that way, you know, and then you have countless workouts. You saw the program. If you stick to that program, how can you not change? It's impossible because you have the workouts, you have the nutrition, you have the cardio. That's all you need, okay? Be patient, work your ass off, and get the results. It's that simple. But just know, this almost always, we say the same, all right? So, you know, let me help you, or let somebody else help you get to where you want to go, all right? You know, I'd rather get the results I'm looking for as fast as possible if I can, if I have the help. You know, so, you know, money is disposable. You can get it back. Money is an income that you can always get back. It's disposable income. All right. Time is one thing we can't get back. So if next summer you're not ready, we can't go back 7 more months. You know, so we want to get the results as fast as possible, knowing you're doing the right program. Like I said, who's training you? That's the biggest thing. Where are you getting trained from? Are you actually getting the results you're looking for, or are you just pretending to work out? No, that's no diss to nobody. I'm saying, like, we've been through it this whole webinar. So, yeah, you know what's important for you. So if you have the means, if you trust this training, nigga, sign up. And like, what do you have to lose? Nothing. You know, you're going to get your best body possible. And those of you who, don't really want to, cash out $399, up front, I do have this installment plan. So it's $100 a week. All you have to do is go to imrsf.com/perfectform. Okay. And then you have 2 options. You could either buy now. Okay. But there's a bonus for the people who buy now, $399 full. And then there's a bonus for the first people who sign on for the $100 as well. Okay. Bonus number 2. Okay. Like I said, these are gifts for you. Everybody keeps asking me, what bands do I use? I use 4-core bands. So the bands that I have in the video are 4-core. They've never broken, they've never snapped, and they come in 6 different sizes. So it doesn't matter what your resistance level is. They have a band for you. So the last one is double heavy, and the first one is extra easy. Okay, so find yours in between. I usually go for the yellow red, and then if I'm really feeling nasty, I go for the double X heavy. And it's called El Jefe. All right, so the first 10 people who sign up right now, okay, you will get the Amazon gift card to get your own bands, and the band only really costs $12. So you could get 2 pairs. So I'm giving you $20 gift card for Amazon for those who do not procrastinate. All right, so the first 5 people will be the $399, and the first other 5 people will be the ones who did the installment plan. All right, so that's imrsf.com/perfectform. You can hit up the question box if you need me to send you the link. I have no problem sending you the link. Just leave your email in the question box right now, okay? Or as soon as you get a chance, okay? Because we still have the live Q&A after this as well for those who stayed. All right, so you had 2 choices. You could either do nothing, as some may have, because you feel that, this is great information, but you got it. Or the second option is, pony up this small investment. You're going to get it back tomorrow, and your body is going to get better as a result. Okay, what do you have to lose? Because if not, I don't want your money. Okay, I don't want it. If this didn't work for you, here, but it's very rare. Like for the past 3 months for doing this challenge, I've had very few refunds, and it's not because it was too challenging. One lady got sick, so I didn't really feel right keeping the money. I mean, if you can't do it, then I understand. But if it's too challenging, that's a whole nother story. If it's supposed to be challenging. You're not supposed to have a challenge, a 2-month perfect form challenge, and not be challenged. If you are in a position because you don't have the body you're looking for, because everything's been too easy for you, you need that challenge. All right. So like I said, you have a 30-day guarantee. If it's 29 days, 23 hours, 59 minutes later, and you do not, feel that, this is just doing it for you, then let me know and I'll make sure me or my assistant gives you money back right away. Okay. No hassle. All right. So let's break through what you're going to get one more time. You get the free 20-day carb cycle. You get the tier 1 and tier 2 style training. So you get everything you need. Remember Oprah said tier 1, tier 2, and then you have the carb cycle as well. You get new workouts every single week. You get email guidance, client support. You get free gummies. You get one month for free, and you get the gift card if you sign up right now. That's a total value of $2,796. That's a deal. For $399. I'm giving you a deal, and I just want you to work hard. I love seeing people change. I love helping. Like I said earlier, I love spreading my knowledge to as many people as I can, because that boosts my creativity. I'm not stuck in one spot. So the more you change, the more I can improve my mindset and improve my fitness IQ as well. And then last but not least, okay, the last bonus, everybody loves recording their workouts. If you have an iPhone or Android, this Go case is perfect. Okay, it's $50, and I'm going to send it to you. So the first 2 people who sign up right now for the full $399, I will send you personally this anti-gravity Go case. And if anybody has not seen it, it's awesome. It's perfect. You put it on anything, the mirror, walls, doesn't matter. And I want you to record. If I send this to you, I want you to record your workout during the challenge and send them to me. Okay, because I really want to post them on my social networks to show that it doesn't matter where you are, you can get results. So who's going to be my guinea pigs? I want 2 people that I can send this to by tomorrow. Okay, the challenge usually starts at the beginning of each month, but I'm going to rush this challenge because it is July 17th. So we will start not this Monday, but the next Monday following. Okay, so if you sign up for this program right now, we're going to start on next Monday to start with the new fresh week. Okay, awesome guys. There it is again. One more time, $399 today. imrsf.com/perfect form, or like I said, send me your email in the question box, and I will have it. Okay, perfect. Let's get to honor. Letting you guys know this awesome information. I really enjoy helping as many people as I can. All right. So hopefully you guys got a lot of information. You wrote it down. You're gonna change. If you do this work, you're gonna change. I gave you the plan for you. I created this plan for you. Okay. Now you gotta put in the work and give it that action. Okay. Because without action, nothing's gonna happen. Okay. Don't procrastinate and make me proud. So let's get to these questions real quick. Okay. Nice. Perfect. I got a few questions right now. While the webinar was ending, that I'll just say on the live webinar. Let's see if I can find it. Chat, boom. So the question was, what's the best exercise to increase the top of your glutes? That question, like what builds the best glutes, the best hamstrings, the best, there's so many workouts. There's so many different things. It's not doing one thing. It's doing everything consistently at the best of your ability. So this one workout, doing it every single day, is not going to build you the results. So you can squat, you can pick up a barbell and squat all day, every day. That's going to give you the best results, but are you going to, be happy with the results? You're going to be squatting. You're going to be using your glutes, your legs, your quads, your hamstrings. But you're going to want more. You're going to want bands and kickbacks and plyometrics and sprints and cardio. It's with more than just one thing. So that question of what's the best workout, I can't really tell you, because everything together, as we went over this webinar, needs to happen. It's not just one tier. It's every tier needs to be in play the entire time. Okay, so write down your questions if you have any. I'll spend about 4 or 5 minutes break down some of these questions if you guys have them. If not, it was a pleasure for this webinar. I enjoyed, like I said, helping you guys increase your knowledge, increase your, fitness IQ, so you can walk in the gym and be confident, or you could go at home and knock out a good workout. All right. And then Natalie also said, you wouldn't recommend your gym workout, and on top of that, 2 or 3 times a week, do extra for the lower body, like leg extensions, etc. Of course. This is just a circuit. So doing the workouts that I just gave, if you follow my Snapchat, every day is a different push. So this is just 2 circuits that I gave you. There's countless more, but it's not just focusing just on your lower body. And then again, it's not just focusing on one certain circuit. The circuits that I create keeps your body in shock. So if I create a circuit for my clients, they have no idea what they're doing tomorrow because it's going to be a whole different push. Will their legs be involved? More than likely, but their upper body, their core conditioning will also be applied as well. We're not just going to do only, machine work, because machines handicap you because you're not, using your core. You're not using your full entire body. So if you do leg extensions, yeah, that's a good workout to, build your quads, but leg extensions mixed in with, jump lunges, mixed in with burpees, mixed in with some cable pullovers, mixed in with some sprints, for 3 to 4 times, that's going to be that set. So it's not just one thing. It's not just one body part, Perfect. Any more questions? Go ahead, write them in the chat box. Hopefully I covered a lot of stuff, especially for, new mothers who, don't really know, about how to get back as soon as possible. I hope I covered some bases, but like I said earlier, there's so much you can learn. There's so many things that you can apply. It's not just one thing. And there's so much I can only cover in an hour and hour and a half webinar. So there will be, of course, more webinars. So if you want to keep learning, if you want to keep, which I'm sure you want to keep learning because you want to be in that 8%, keep watching, keep tuning in, keep taking those notes and keep putting that plan into action, because, we can learn all this for the past 90 minutes, but if you're not going to put it into work tomorrow, what was the point? So use this time wisely, find a schedule, find a plan, and put in that action. Okay. And then Charlene said, how much cardio do you recommend per week? I have a mesomorph body type, but tend to get back fat when I gain weight. The cardio that I recommend is 3,500 calories. So it's not just, run for 30 minutes or, do 10 sprints. It's what's going to burn off that body fat. So the output. So if you burn around 500 to 700 calories per day, so if you do cardio 5 days a week and you burn 700 calories, you just burned 1 pound of body fat, because the body fat is 3,500 calories. So if you're looking to safely burn off the body fat in a consistent motion, then I recommend burn at least 3,500 calories per week. All right. And that's going to, wherever your body fat is, that's where it's, genetically predisposed to go to. If your family holds on to back fat, holds on to the muffin tops, hold on to like the pooch, cellulite in the legs, that's where your, body fat's going to go. So the only thing you can do about it naturally is do everything in your power to enhance those areas and knowingly know that you're going to have to put in the work, or the body fat will store in places that you have no control over. Okay, body fat is body fat. You have no control where body fat goes. It goes wherever it wants to go. Okay. And Jennifer asked, is this going to be available afterwards? Yes, this full webinar, everything will be sent to your email 24 hours. So tomorrow around 8:30, you will receive an email containing this full webinar. And then if you don't receive the email, just email me, because some email accounts have a spam detector. So the software that I use, it's sending it to 100 people. So if I send in bulk this full webinar, sometimes it doesn't go through because your email thinks it's spam when it's not. So check your spam folders, check your junk mail. And then if it's not there still, just email me. Okay. And then I'll make sure to get you what you really invested into. Okay. Can you send the link to register and watch replay for your first webinar? Those are whole different webinars. This is a whole different topic, Charlene. Gloria, please, do you mean 35 calories doing cardio alone or all together? That's just cardio. That's just cardio. That's for the week. So 500 to 700 calories burned for that day. So doing cardio at least, 5 days a week, that's going to be a big thing. And then if you're doing and you can't really use like, oh, you're walking around, because your body's used to walking around. That's not going to make, there are overweight, post office people, and they walk all day. They deliver packages all day, and they're out of shape because they're doing hella cardio, but your body is used to that. So if you do the norm, if you do what you've been doing and just walk around, it's not going to do anything for you. So the webinar showed you techniques like, HIIT, plyometrics, workouts to do that's really going to, I'll say, shock your body to change. So you're going to be uncomfortable, because if it's comfortable, you're not going to do anything. Your body's going to stay the same. All right, good question. Any more questions? Going once, going twice. Perfect. So look out for this webinar replay that will be sent to you tomorrow. And then, yeah, I appreciate the support. I appreciate you, believing in me. That this is going to help you get better. Like I said, we gotta start somewhere. All right, we got to start at a certain position. We can't get to our biggest goal tomorrow. You have to knock out that first step, second step, and then some more. Find a consistent schedule that works for you. Find a consistent plan that works for you, and put it in work. Okay, put it in motion. Sounds good. You're welcome. Thank you. This was a great webinar. I appreciate it, Jennifer. You're welcome. Awesome. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.